away for a long, long time, eh?
Yeah, I have so much work.
Okay. And at what time are you finishing work?
9, 10,
Mm, in the
and
night.
the other time I finish in 7 o'clock
Oh, oof.
and
That's a long time.
yeah, and connect the more time for this day. For example, I'm
And connect
disconnect
what?
they connect for more time, for more working time,
Oh, okay. Not for longer.
longer longer
Longer.
working time. For
No, time
example,
not. Longer. Because long is for time.
okay, longer. For
Mm-hmm.
example, I'm disconnected in 7 o'clock and return to 9 or 10 o'clock.
Wow, to continue working?
Yeah,
Wow. That's a long, long time.
yeah.
Jeez. What? Why are you spending so much time on
Um,
work?
I'm create the
In this moment.
okay. I had create
No, in this moment. What is the structure for this moment?
creating.
And what do you need before ing?
I'm creating
Pronunciation?
creating. I'm
Exactly.
creating
Correct.
the new policies for my job, and I'm creating the offsite for February.
Okay. Oh yes, it is necessary, man. Mhm. It
Yeah,
is very, very necessary. Well, that's a lot of work, but that's necessary, right? It's important to finish it. It's important to dominate it, and this well, in this moment, you have a lot of work because in the class, our exam is tomorrow, so we have a
oh my,
lot of work to do tomorrow. Okay, we have to finish our lesson today. Today we finish the lesson that we were checking, and then tomorrow we do our test. Okay, everybody? Does anybody have a question about the exam tomorrow or anything?
In my case, I don't have any question yet.
Cool. Cool, cool, cool. What about the rest? What about Caesar? What about Robert?
Oh,
Awesome.
yeah, teacher.
Awesome, awesome. Well, let's continue our class, right? Last Thursday, we were talking about auxiliaries for for emphasis, right? But we didn't see the complete formation. Uh-huh. This is an expression that we usually do when we are speaking, and people use it in movies. People use it in natural conversations. It's very important that you dominate this information. Okay, so the last class we saw that I do like video games is similar to say I like video games, but with much, 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 much emphasis. No. So when we speak about emphasis, we use the auxiliary, and you need to know how to correspond the idea with the correct auxiliary. Okay. Especially with auxiliaries do, does, and did. Here is the question: why do? Do in the previous class, we said that do is usually used for what?
Routine.
For routines. No, the last class we did an specific grammar use, a specific grammar application for the word do.
In question, a negative sentence?
Excellent. That's correct. Do is used for questions and negative sentence, right? So when we are saying do, Jesus, do, does, and did, we are talking about questions, no? So it is very strange to use do in affirmations. We usually don't use do in affirmations. We only use do in affirmations. Take this note, eh? We only use do. We only use do, does, and did in affirmations when we need to emphasize. Okay, only when we need to emphasize. For example, here, in the same example that we have in the previous idea. I do like video games. So tell me something you really like. Similar to say, I really, oops. I really like video games. This is exactly equivalent. Tell me something that you really like, guys. Right? Use this formation. The formation person plus do do, it, does plus verb. Tell me, Robert, something you really enjoy to do.
Okay. I do make exercise.
Excellent. Can you repeat?
I do make exercise.
Make. When you make, you create with your hands.
Ah, okay.
So what is the verb?
I do.
Exactly.
I do exercise.
That is correct. It sounds strange, no?
Mm.
The only way that you can solve this is when you give emphasis with your voice. I do exercise.
Ah, okay.
So try to do it.
I do exercise.
That is correct. Automatically, I can understand a classic emphasis there. That's more normal. You see? Tell me something you enjoy to do, Sachin.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Hi, Sachin.
I enjoy I enjoy watch the movie with my sons.
Okay, are you talking about a specific movie?
Movies.
Movies, no? And okay, that's something that you really, really, really enjoy. Give me an emphasis.
I do enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
I do enjoy watch movies with my sons.
This is in the exam. What do you need when you say do? No, when you say enjoy, how do you connect the next verb?
Okay. I do
Mm-hmm.
to enjoy.
Mm-hmm. I do to enjoy. No, incorrect.
No.
Eliminate
I
to because
I do enjoy to watch movies with my
kinda.
sons.
Remember, we saw the words in the last lesson. We spoke about gerunds. Verbs be, like, hate, love, and enjoy need a gerund.
Mhm.
See?
Okay. I do.
Uh-huh.
I do enjoy enjoying.
I do enjoy enjoying.
No. I do enjoy watching
Exactly.
movies with my sons.
That is correct.
Okay.
And I can understand the emphasis. I do enjoy watching movies with my family.
Okay.
Very good. And
Uh,
this particular
the-
yes, Sucho.
The emphasis is in the action do.
It's not an action, eh?
No.
No. In this case, it's an auxiliary. The action is like or enjoy. This is the
Okay.
verb. Right? We
Okay,
are
teacher.
studying a different form to use auxiliaries. A different form, a special application for auxiliaries in English.
Okay, teacher, I got it.
Caesar.
Teacher, when I use the other verb, for example, I do like cook. If I do like to cook.
Wrong. In the last lesson, we saw the rules for gerunds.
Okay.
Read number 2.
Okay. The verb be like, hate, love, enjoy usually have a gerund after it. Okay.
So you said like, no? Or what do you say? I do like what?
I do like cook.
That's it. Like is in this list. So what's the gerund after it?
Is
Gerund.
no.
What's a gerund? Okay, a gerund is over here. The gerund is a verb that works as a noun.
Okay.
And the only way you can transform a verb into a noun is using ing.
Okay.
Correct your sentence.
I cooking like. No, Yeah,
Like cooking, like, do you understand that sentence?
no.
Then you need to organize your words.
Yeah, the verb is like,
Mm-hmm.
and my gerund is cook because
You have the
this,
verb like.
yeah,
Okay, organize your idea.
mm, okay. I cooking.
And the verb,
I'm cooking.
I
No,
am cooking. Now that's a different idea.
no. I like.
Exactly. Because we're talking about hobbies.
Okay,
Again,
I like cooking.
you like cooking. Exactly. You see?
Yeah.
But this is the previous lesson. Watch your videos. You need to check the previous lessons. In this moment, we are talking about emphasis. How do you emphasize that you really, really, really enjoy cooking, Caesar?
I do cook.
And the verb?
Okay, I do like cook.
What's the form of the verb after like? Like, hate, love, etc.
Okay, I like to cook.
Again, what's the form of the verb after like? Like, love, hate, enjoy, etc.
After ing,
Exactly. I, ing.
ing.
E is a different letter. Complete?
Okay, I do liking.
Oh, one more time. The verb like, enjoy, and love need a gerund after. After it. Not transforming like in ing. No.
No,
Verb like, hate, love, and enjoy. This is the verb. The next is the complement. The complement is a gerund.
don't is I doing.
Again, after. After, before. After, before. Do you understand
Yeah,
after?
yeah.
So, after like, the next verb needs to be ing.
Okay, I do like cooking.
Exactly.
Okay,
I do like cooking, similar to this idea. I do like video games. I do like cooking. So she'll say that she does enjoy watching movies. You see, ing is after. Like,
okay.
questions.
No.
Cool. Very cool. Now, what about let's go with the next one. Oh yeah, this example is only in present, no? But you can also talk about past. Uh-huh. For example, tell me something that you really, really, really enjoyed when you were younger. Tell me, Michael.
Mm, I do enjoy being free time. Sorry. I do enjoy having
Okay.
free time.
Having what?
Free time.
Free time?
I have free time because I did some activities, for example, exercise. I do exercise.
Oh, okay.
What else?
Very nice, very nice. Now, everything is perfect except one thing. We are precisely talking about past, no?
Yeah.
What is
I
the
did.
auxiliary for past?
I did.
Exactly. When you're talking in past, you need to remove do.
Yeah.
It's did. But anyway, this is correct because you're talking about an emphasis. So eliminate do, change it for did because it's
Yeah.
past.
I did enjoy having free time when I was
Excellent.
young.
Wow, that sounds really nice. That sounds really nice speaking English. I did enjoy having free time when I was younger because today you don't have free time, no?
Yeah, I'm busy person.
A busy person, exactly. Yes, that is the point. Very good. Tell me something you enjoyed to do when you were younger, Luis.
Hmm, when I was young, I did enjoy smoking very much.
Oh wow, you smoked a lot, and then why did you stop?
Mm, 2 years ago.
No, why?
Ah, because mm, I was concerned about my healthy.
About your health. Healthy is a description.
Okay. Because I was concerned
Mhm.
about my health.
Excellent. That sounds perfect. Okay, that's super necessary sometimes.
Totally. Mhm.
Sounds very good, man. Okay, so we finished with they did. And also you can emphasize things that other people do. Other people do. In this case, let me tell you, for example, something that my sister really enjoys to do. My sister enjoys, or my sister does enjoy watching Harry Potter movies. She really likes Harry Potter movies. Listen to my phrasing, eh? My sister does enjoy watching Harry Potter. I use does because I speak about he, she, it. He, she, it. In this case, my sister is she. Yes or no?
Yes, teacher.
Good. So tell me, Janice, tell me something that your boyfriend, tell me something that your boyfriend really hates doing.
Mm, mhm. I can change the hates the
Okay, if you
percentage
want to.
for like.
For like, okay, yeah, why not? Tell me.
He does like watch football.
Oh, okay, watch. Wait, watch. This is a this is the activity that we are talking about, no?
Yes.
So you need after verb like. What do you need?
Do
After. after verb like.
Um,
Okay, let's go back one more time. Previous lesson. The verbs be, like, hate, love, and enjoy usually take a gerund after it. What is a gerund? An ing word.
okay. Okay, he does like
Mhm.
watching
Mhm.
football.
Yes. Yes, correct. He does like watching football. That's an emphasis for something that he really, 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 really likes.
Okay.
Right? Questions?
No, teacher.
Nobody.
What about if I say I do hate?
Uh-huh.
It can be.
Yes, of course. You can say, I
Okay,
do hate
okay,
football,
okay.
for example. Uh-huh.
Okay, understand. Thank you.
Of course, of course. It can be positive or negative, doesn't matter. But if you want emphasis in your speech, use the auxiliary. So the word do, does, and did substitute the really, 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 really in any context. Okay? Everybody? Yes? No?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, teacher.
So if in the exam you have the question, hey, substitute really, 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 really in these ideas, you know exactly what to do.
When I really, really hate, change
Uh-huh.
like or hate.
I really, really hate change to like. No, that's the contrary.
Okay.
But I really, really, really hate is similar to say I do hate.
Okay.
That's the change. The really, really, really.
Thank you.
Mhm. So then probably you have a question. The question is, why do? You know? Do has why do? And why only do? Technically, in English, do has a specific meaning. Do means yes. Huh? For example, when you are in a wedding, do you remember what is a wedding?
Yeah.
Wedding, yes.
What is a wedding? Who can tell me?
When you married with someone,
Married is past. When you,
married,
that's past. In present.
marry.
When you marry someone, the celebration,
Uh-huh.
right? And in a wedding, we normally say, hey, do you accept this person as your husband? Do you accept this person as your wife? What is the answer?
Yes, I do.
Nope. Eliminate yes. Surprise,
I do.
surprise. Mhm. American people never say yes. Check this out.
I vow to help you love life, to always hold you with tenderness and to have the patience that love demands. To speak when words are needed, and to share the silence when they're not. To agree to disagree on red velvet cake. And to live within the warmth of your heart and always call it home.
Wow, you set the bar kind of high. Did you rate your vows on a menu?
Yeah? Why?
I vow to fiercely love you in all your forms, now and forever. I promise to never forget that this is a once-in-a-lifetime love. And to always know in the deepest part of my soul that no matter what challenges might carry us apart, that we'll always find a way back to each other.
To take each other as spouses forever.
Right.
I do.
Did you notice?
Yeah.
That's the thing,
Yes.
right? Do you see that the question is, do you take the other person as a spouse? And the answer is,
I do.
I do. This specific application takes us to application number 2, right? Application number 2 is precisely when you are responding. Sorry, this is number 2. When you respond the confirmation of a question, right? You have, for example, the confirmation of this question. You speak English, don't you? This is a confirmation to say you speak English, right? Or similar to say, you speak English, yes? Do you understand this? In this case, we are using the auxiliary as a confirmation. Why? Because the auxiliary don't, right, is a contrary. And it's a mini question after it. Similar to say, right? Because right is similar to say yes. So the auxiliary has a positive meaning, only that we are using it in a positive way. If you notice, for example, this emphasis over here. Let me show you. She doesn't like cheese. Now, here, for example. Look at this. Read this slide. Help me, Robert.
Okay, look at these examples with positive sentence. You will see that most of the time, the auxiliary verb from the positive statement is repeated in the mini questions and changed to negative.
Correct. Read the question. Question number 1. Well,
Okay,
affirmation.
Okay. You are coming, aren't you?
Let's analyze this one. You are coming. This is an affirmative. No? When you want to say right, and when you want to express the question right, you need to use the auxiliary of the idea corresponding, but in a negative form. So you are coming, comma, aren't you? This is similar to say, are you coming, yes or no? Do you understand this, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Questions? Ask your questions.
This rule
Mhm.
is not in all sentences, isn't it?
Only when you want to say right.
Okay.
The idea here is that you speak native English. And in native English, we use this mini question and we eliminate the question right. You are coming, right? This is similar to say, you are coming, aren't you? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? How do you identify what auxiliary to use?
Because the auxiliary is in the sentence.
Sometimes it's not. Look at the second. You like coffee. In the second idea, you don't have an auxiliary.
But you like coffee.
How do you know what auxiliary is correct?
But you like coffee is like a affirmative sentence.
In what time?
In present.
In present. This is the important part. So you use the auxiliary that corresponds to the context of the conversation. Yes, sometimes the auxiliary is present, no? The auxiliary is in the idea. In the first case, we have are, for example. Here we have will, can, must, or should. They exist. But what happens when you don't have the auxiliary? When you don't have the auxiliary, you use the standard one. Do, does, and did. Let's take this as a note. Let's take this as a little note over here. Do, does, and did are never indicated in the affirmative sentence. So you need to remember the rule number one. What's the rule number one? Application of auxiliaries.
Can you repeat the question, please?
What's rule number 1? Application of auxiliaries. Anyone? Rule number 1, we saw it today.
Repeat the auxiliary in negative form.
Negative form, but if you are not repeating, for example, look at the idea number 2.
Ah,
The
okay,
idea
okay,
no-
yes. Mhm.
To emphasis.
Exactly. Emphasis. Rule number 1 is the auxiliary for emphasis. Only for do, does, and did. Emphasis when we are talking about ideas in present, ideas in past, or present for another person. Do, does, and did. This is idea rule number 1. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So let's talk about the formation. Formation for confirmation questions, right? A confirmation question is a special construction in English. Special construction in English, very common in conversations. It is a sentence, a complete sentence, followed by a mini question. Right? We use these confirmation questions, these mini questions, to ask for confirmation. What is expression for confirmation? Right. This is expression for confirmation. Okay? They mean something like, is that right? Or, do you agree? Yes or no?
Yes, teacher. It's too similar say sure or super sure.
No, sure is when you, sure is to say, sure is
It's
when
not
you ask, are you completely, oof, I cannot find a synonym for sure.
for example, have you eating some soap? Yes, sure.
Hmm.
No.
Okay, we have a lot of problems. Grammatically, well, the structure. Have you is for periods of time, recent past. And eating is in this moment, so I am confused.
Yeah.
Are you talking about this moment or recent past?
No. Present past. Have you eat some soap?
Wait. That's a different auxiliary now. Have or had? Now I am more confused.
Have.
Had.
Had. Have.
Okay. Now, had is not for recent past.
Okay.
Had is for past before past. So that's a very, very different application.
Yeah. I remember that.
Then which one do you want to say?
Have you eat some soap.
Structure for have. What is the verb when you use have?
Be?
Wrong.
No.
The form.
No.
The form of the verb. I'm not asking about what verb. I'm asking about the form. Do you need it in present, in past? In what form do you need the verb when you use have?
In this question, in past.
Wrong. We need past participle.
Yeah.
In the structures handbook, you will see that auxiliary have and has needs a past participle. What's the past participle for eat?
At.
Eat. The past participle for eat.
Ate.
Ate is simple past. The past participle is eaten.
Eaten.
Eat, ate, eaten.
Okay.
Again.
Have you eaten some soap?
Okay. Soap is you take a shower with soap.
Ah, okay.
You don't eat soap.
No. Soup.
Soup. That's much better. Again.
Have you eaten some soup?
Mm-hmm.
And answer no.
The mini question.
Yeah, it's yes. I have eaten some soup.
And what happened to sure?
When the first person needed the affirmation for when the second person said yes, I have eaten, the first person have the question to sure. A mini question.
Okay,
Sure.
Okay, sure. Like sure, like are you sure? Are you certain?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, this question is very different from confirmation. In what cases do you use right? Who can tell Caesar? In what cases do we use right?
Yeah.
What's the difference between right and sure?
Right is for a question for yes or not.
And sure is not.
Yeah, sure. It's only for confirmation, the different opinion or different
No, it's not.
whatever.
No. Sure is used to check if you are certain about something.
Okay, yeah.
Robert.
Yeah, for example, can you borrow your pencil? Sure. Or something like that, no?
Well, in this case, as an affirmation is not. Sure as an affirmation is similar to say no problem. Sure. As a question, sure.
For example, are you study for the exam? Sure. Or
study in this moment. Are you
studying? Are you studying for the exam? Sure.
Sure. Oh, we have I don't understand. In what situation do you say this? Because you have double question. Sure. Are you studying for the exam? Sure.
Yeah.
No, I don't understand this. Sure is not related to this topic. That's the point. My point is that the question sure is very, very, very different from the question right. The question right is to check if you are correct or not. I repeat, the question right is used to check if you are correct or not. So you say, give me an affirmation about Mexico's election. Give me an affirmation about Mexico's election. Anyone? Mexico's football selection, I mean. Anyone?
They played very well.
Okay, they played very well. This is an affirmation. No? Then this is the complete sentence. If you want to continue the conversation, you will ask, do you agree? Is that right? Or only right?
So they played very well today.
Very well today.
Aren't you?
Incorrect. You is a different person. The mini question takes the person, the same person, and its corresponding auxiliary. If you say they played, you are talking in what time?
In past.
You are talking in past.
Wasn't.
And the verb is play. Play is an action verb. What is the auxiliary for play?
Auxiliary for play?
For played. Because you said played.
Past. Didn't?
Correct, Michael. The auxiliary for a verb in past is did, not was. Was is for descriptions. Did is for actions. So Mexico played really well, comma, didn't, and then the person. What person are we talking about?
The play.
Who played?
The team, they.
The team, they. Exactly. So the correct question is,
didn't they?
Didn't they? You see? We take the auxiliary of the question in the mini question. That corresponds. Both need to correspond. Let's analyze this in a moment, right? We have these examples. In a moment, we check what is the correct. Tell me, Jessie, let's pass attendance.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night, girl.
So we're going to take attendance, please.
Please.
Jan?
Hi, yes.
Hi, Jan. Thank you. Good night. Luis?
Hi, yes.
Hi, Luis. Thank you. And Michael?
Here.
Thank you, Mike. Good night. Raúl?
Raúl is absent.
All right. Robert?
Present.
Hi, Robert. Thank you. Xochitl?
I'm here.
Thank you, Josh. And Ceci.
I'm here.
Thank you, Ceci. Good night.
Thank you too.
So,
Good night.
somebody else?
That's it, girl.
All right. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you too. See you later.
See
Good
you.
Bye,
night.
Jessie.
Perfect. So as you can see, the auxiliary corresponds to the original question, similar to what we saw on Thursday. On Thursday, we saw every auxiliary. What is the correct position of the auxiliary and how do you select auxiliaries? So all this is here in this slide. If you want to take a screenshot, this is a very good screenshot for auxiliaries, because when you speak, you need to select specifically what auxiliary you are using. Sometimes the affirmations have the auxiliary. For example, when you use might, will, can, etc., you can use the auxiliary automatically. But on the other side, auxiliaries do and does and did, they don't exist in the affirmation. So you need to know exactly what auxiliary to use. People usually confuse was and did. What is the difference between was and did?
Was is for description and did is for actions.
Perfect, perfect, Luis. And similar case with is, are, am versus do and does. Is, are, am is for descriptions, do and does is for actions. So you need to identify the difference. If you know the difference, you will build confirmation questions easily. If you don't identify the difference, it's going to be a massive, massive issue, especially these questions. Okay? So that's the point. Now, there are positive mini questions and there are negative mini questions. Positive mini questions, negative mini questions. The negative mini question is used when the other is an affirmation. Snow is white, isn't it? Right? We have a positive sentence and a negative mini question. The mini question must always be the contrary. Attention here. The mini question must always be the opposite of the sentence. If the sentence is negative, the mini question is positive. If the sentence is positive, the mini question is negative. For example, Mike, give me your example, a positive example you have in the chat.
Was the Jesse in this meeting?
Is this a question or an affirmation?
Affirmation, sorry, yeah. Jesse was in this meeting, wasn't she? Wasn't she?
Pronunciation, again.
Wasn't she?
Excellent, complete.
Jesse was in this meeting. Wasn't she?
Excellent, because you said was. So Jessie was in this meeting. That's a positive sentence. Wasn't she? That's a negative mini question. Right? Now, for example, Luis, make a negative idea about a negative idea about you. Tell me something you don't do, something you never do, you don't like to do.
What couldn't be?
Or you know what? Sorry, the confirmation should be for another person, not you, other person. Give me a negative idea about other person.
I have one idea about me.
Okay.
I do hate.
Okay.
To waste the water.
Okay, but I do hate, that's positive.
Okay.
You are talking positive. You need that negative idea.
Okay. Okay. I don't like to waste the water.
You don't like to waste water. Good. Excellent. That's a negative idea. Confirmation mini question.
Do I?
Correct. That is correct. You see?
Yes.
That's a correct application. So it's a negative idea followed by a positive mini question. These negative sentences are also very similar to the previous slide. And this is also similar to say, right? Look at the examples. It isn't raining today. It isn't raining today. Is it? You don't like coffee, do you? They will not help, will they? Etc. Yes or no? Questions?
No, teacher.
Only one exception. Only one exception that you need to memorize. When you ask a confirmation question about you, don't use Look at this. No, forget it. Although the solution people have no claims about saying aren't I. I know, grammatically it says that it's incorrect. No, forget it. Only the position. Look at the position. Careful with the position of not and am. Example number 1. Read Michael.
I'm going with you on vacation. Am I not?
Am I not? Exactly.
Am I? Uh-huh.
Many
There you
many people say, am I not? Right? The position of not is after the person. Okay? So remember, in other cases, it's different. Look at the position of not. Here. Aren't you? Where is the negative? In relation to the person, where is the negative?
I?
Again, in relation to the person, where is the negative? Where?
And finally?
Finally is an expression. The end, at the end. But no, it's not at the end. At the end, you have the person. Where is the negative? The expression not. Where is the expression not? Guys, hello. Where are you?
Can you repeat the question, please?
I repeat the question.
I don't hear it.
So, I repeat. There is an exception. Exception with am. Look at the position of am, the person, and not. Where is not in relation to the person?
For the person.
After the
No,
person.
it's after.
Yeah, after.
It's after the person. In the other slides, the rest, where is not in relation to the person?
Before.
Is before. So when you say then the mini question with am, you need to say the not after, not before. This is the exception. You see what I mean?
Teacher. Yeah.
You will hear people saying this. I'm going on vacation with you. Aren't I? Aren't. Why aren't? Because hashtag English. This is grammatically wrong, but culturally right. Many people use it because hashtag English. They can help people. Yes or no?
Yes.
Very good. You need to talk to me, guys, because I need reference that you are listening to me. Okay? Was I or were you? And that is it. That is it. If you need the reference, please copy this screenshot because it's going to be necessary for the exam. Right here. Right? 2 applications for auxiliaries in English, the mini question and the really, really. Tomorrow, this is included in the exam. So please study everything that we have seen up to today. We are going to see in the exam auxiliaries and applications, gerunds, phrasal verbs, and that's it. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
The exam for tomorrow is about that. And this is the final partial evaluation for the level. After this evaluation, we're going to start the training for the B1 certificate to determine if we can continue with your level or we need to repeat the level. So you need to super study everything that we have seen up to this moment. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Make sure to study, and I will see you tomorrow.
Thank you. See you.
Okay.
See you guys, have a good day.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, sis.
Teacher,
Oh,
I have a
Sophie,
question.
tell me.
The exam is auxiliaries and applications, gerunds, phrasal verbs,
And gossip.
Okay.
And gossip as always.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Got it? Have a good day. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Sochi.